Hello everybody, this is Diane. It is evening. It's almost time for me to go to bed, but I thought I might sleep a little, calm my mind down enough to go to sleep if I started on some destashing. I have actually done some destashing, pulled things aside that are going to end up in my shop, but today I want to go through some of my handmade ephemera and clear that out and maybe put some of that in my shop. I'm going to start right here. I've just finished today. I finished my Stash Buster journals, the ones made with the Bind It All. And this pile of stuff was part of what I was weeding through to put into my journals. So I just want to tidy this up and look through it and see if there's anything here I want to destash, or at least include some of these items with the journals, because I am sending some extra ephemera. These are nice little journal cards that I think I could, well, I'm going to put one in each of the 8 journals, so I'm just going to take the top 8 off the pile. So each journal will get one of those cards. I have some larger ones here. Got 5 of those. That could be one for each of the larger journals. I think they're a little too big for the littler books anyway. These are just 5x7 pieces that were cut from scrapbook paper. This is a 6x6 pad, but I love it. I'm going to keep that. I love those papers. I think these 6x6, these are pretty papers. I just don't access my 6x6 papers that often. I love this one. I'll keep that. I think I'll keep these sturdier ones. That'll make good tags. And these are very pretty, but I'm going to destash them. These are heavier cardstock ones. And these would make pretty tags. Okay. These I will put back where they belong. All right. I've got a bunch of tags here that are, some of them are digital, so I won't be destashing those because I can't give away or sell digital products that aren't my digitals. So a lot of these are handmade tags. And I will probably keep most of them, but there may be some that I will be willing to part with. Just trying to accumulate all the tags. Okay, so let's just look through these. These aren't even finished. I just Mod Podge napkin to those tags. I think I'll keep those, but put them in a pile of things that need to be finished. Maybe after I finish them, I'll destash them. Oh, I've got some more tags here. Okay. This one I'll keep because it's got multiple tags. It's got the one decorated tag, and then it's attached to some plain ones for journaling. And I have a couple like this, and I'm going to keep those because I think they will be a special addition to a journal that I make. This one I can de-stash. Here's the other one that's a booklet. There's another one with napkin that needs to be finished. This is collaged with vintage wrapping wallpaper. Keep that one. These are ones I just made recently. I think I'll put those, not so much a de-stash bundle, but some handmade ephemera bundles. I think I'll do. That one I'm going to keep. It's so cute. Keep that one and that one. I could put that in a peacock journal. It's harder to get rid of the ones that I recently made. Put that one. There's a pocket on this one. Oh, I don't want to get rid of any of these. I think I'll put that one in a ready-made ephemera bundle that I can pass on, sell to somebody. This one, I think, this is just wallpaper sewn on there. Move that one on. I do like those simple, just simple gift tags, or not gift tags, but journal tags. Now this is, I made a bunch of tags with my 6x6 paper, cardstock pieces, and that's what those are. So those 6x6 come in handy for making tags. I like these little paper doll ones. This one has pockets. I have this one. I'll keep that one. Is that a pocket? No, that's just all collage. That's kind of cute. That one is dyed, but nothing else is done to it. These are digitals. These are not digitals. They're just scrap pieces sewn to coffee dyed paper, but sometimes I need a small size tag, so I will keep those. More digitals, more wallpaper. I love those vintage wallpaper ones. These are ones I just made with tag die that I have. I could put those in my bundles to sell because I can make more. It looks like I have a pretty good stash of tags right now. It's another napkin one. And these are just tags that I made and didn't embellish yet. And I've got some more tags here. These are the pieces I'm keeping. Alright, so I'm keeping these tags, and I will divide these up and sort them into handmade ephemera packs, and there may be more handmade ephemera to go with them. I don't know yet. I'll set those aside for now. have these that just need to be finished, and then they might end up in that Handmade Ephemera pile also. I have this little box here that I was rooting through to add things to my Stash Buster journal. So these are just little scraps, scrapbook paper scraps that I turned into pockets with little notches, ready to just be stuck down as a pocket. I'm going to keep those because those are really handy to have for a quick pocket, and you can embellish. I can embellish them when I know what kind of journal they're going in. Just see if there's any I can de-stash. I like all of these. And I use some of these in my de-stash, or my Stash Busters journals. Yeah, I have to keep all those. These are digitals. These were made from a master board. Love that piece. That's quite big, but I can cut it down when I'm ready to use it. That one's just made with a piece of a time card. These are just some scraps that I thought I would turn into tuck spots. I'm going to put some of these pieces in with the ephemera that I'm giving to the journals. Some really pretty pieces here, but they could be added to the journal pages to be more pockets or tuck spots. What else do I have? I made this little tag. Very simple. Some, more of those little pieces. These tags were cut from scrapbook paper, and I think I will de-stash them. When I'm de-stashing something, it doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means I'm thinning things out. And if I just put things I don't like in packs to sell, then you probably wouldn't like them either. So I have to de-stash things that I like. These are digitals. I just want to keep them all together because they go together. It would be the back of a pocket, and then this would go on it as a pocket. So this would be like a library pocket type of thing. So I just want to make sure all those pieces stay together. This is peel those things off and fold these in, and it just makes this cute little pocket. I don't know where the rest of them are. I'm going to hang on to that till I find the rest of them. I might de-stash some when I find them. And these are just tags that I made, tag bases that I made with scraps, leftover pieces of scrapbook paper. So I'm going to put those with the ones that need to be finished. Those are digitals that I need to put away. These are some that I started. I thought I was going to do the handmade challenge for the year, and I did too. And I have to back them, but I decided I just didn't have time to make a hand-stitched tag every week, so I only did those two. But I'm going to put them in the unfinished pile so I can back them and then do something with them. I've got these tags that I glued some dictionary pictures to, and I didn't do anything else to them, but I think I'll put them in the de-stash pile. And this one I stamped, and I should probably do some more embellishment to that. These are just little scraps that apparently I wanted to use for something, but I didn't. Some more blank tag bases. And then these shapes that I cut from blank solid color cardstock and book pages. So I am going to put the unfinished tags in this box. And we'll have to have a craft session with this stuff. I mean, I did. I've been working on this box, but I just added a few more tags to it. I did take quite a few things out of that box when I was making the D-Stash journal, or the Stash Buster journals. I'm going to put these little scraps back in there because maybe I can use them to embellish some of those tags. That's probably why they were in there. Okay, so that box is sorted. Oh, these go back in that box. These pinked pieces. And these, I have a drawer that has pockets, so these will just go in my drawer of pockets. So as I do my organization of my room, I'll have to go back through that pocket drawer and really do a good organization and de-stash of it. Let's see what's in this pile. These are some tuck spots that I made. They're big. They'd have to go in a big journal. They would go in these journals if I decided to use them in those D-Stash journals. Stash Buster journals. I keep calling them D-Stash, but I mean Stash Buster. Okay, so I have this envelope that I just did. I'll hang on to that. This I've had for a while. It's just a very simple little tag with a journaling spot. It's on pretty heavy cardstock. I think I will de-stash that. Somebody made this for me and gave it to me in a Happy Mail. Just have to make sure I put it in a journal. All of these were made for me. There's another unfinished tag. These I just made, so I'm going to keep those. I just made these also, but I can let a couple go. Now, this is my box of Handmade Ephemera. Some of these pieces that I already went through came out of this box. But it's pretty full, so I just really need to go through it and take some stuff out. I have this little dish in there for the small pieces. So let's go through the small pieces. I have these little cluster things, which I will keep. They're just bits and pieces with a word on top, and they're stapled with a copper staple. So I'm going to keep those. There's some more. I just have to remember that they're in there and actually use them. I like those. I like the little tidbits, so if I just remember to use them, that's with a slide mount. Got to keep that one and use it. These were made for me. This is a double pocket. So I better keep that. It's just a small one. That's just a piece of wallpaper. be just a little journal card. It's another slide mount. I think I'm gonna put this in the D-stash. I don't use a lot of insects, but I love the background, like a mixed media background there. I say I don't use a lot of insects. I don't use insects. This is part of a calling card, Victorian calling card, that came apart, and I just added these two embellishments to it. I think I'll let this one go. And I guess this one, it's got a pretty button on it. It's just a vellum, metal rimmed vellum tag that I stamped on. That just has more dictionary pictures on it. Another slide mount. I'll keep that. There's another one of those. Maybe I should put this in with my peacock stuff too. It's got peacock. Oh, it's only got the one peacock feather. Okay. This is just a clothing tag. It was a very sturdy card, and it came with this string attached to it. And I just added this chain, and this piece did have a stone inside it that fell out, so I'll have to replace that. I'll keep that piece. Got some more of those with the accordion folded pieces. That's another piece that someone made for me. I'm gonna let this one go. It's really cute. I do like frogs. I'm gonna put all these little pieces back in the box. I've got more little pieces here. It's just a little part of a paper ruffle that I made. That's just the piece that was left after I used it. I think I'm going to let this one go because I've had it for so long and I've never used it. But it was just a scrap with this typewriter, these typewriters on it, and I loved it. And I put a fabric ruffle on it. But it would be cute on the edge of a page. These tiny little tags. I'll let a couple of those go. This was also made with an old calling card. It's unusual to see such a bright color. I'll keep that one. It's just a bird stamped on a folded grid card. I should probably do something more to that, but it makes a nice, simple little journaling card. I'm going to punch the corners, and if I ink around it, maybe stamp a word or something on it. I'll put it in the to be finished box. This is from a science book, textbook. This is another accordion fold. I think I will let both of these go because I've had them for a long time. That's a little booklet with a Mrs. Coggs image. These are made with stamps. Okay, what else do we have in here? This was made for me. It is so pretty. And this one also. So I'm keeping them. This came with one of Lorna's stamps that I purchased. and this is the stamp. But she put the wax seal on it and put it in this pretty envelope. So I kept the envelope, thinking I could do something with it, and this also came from her with this stamp. It was tucked inside there. I'll keep those because I love them. That could be a tuck spot. It was made from the frame of a photo album. I stamped on it. I'll put that in the D-stash. Somebody made that for me because I don't have those stamps. And I think she made that one for me also. And this is just a plant card that I collaged on. I'll let that one go. I guess it goes that way. There's an envelope. I'll let that one go. I Mod Podged pattern tissue to it. And a collaged envelope with a window. It goes that way. I love this envelope, and I collaged on it. Maybe I'll use these envelopes in these journals. I'll let that one go. Oh, it's not cut straight though. I'll have to try to fix that. This just has a pocket with a tag in it, but it's pretty long, so when I make a journal big enough for it, I don't think about it. This is a nice pocket that somebody made for me. And I made these bingo cards, or I decorated these bingo cards, so I'm keeping those because I love bingo cards. I like that pocket. It's just a big tag. Some of them are big and you don't think about, you know, when you have the opportunity to use them in a big journal, you might not think about them. I think I'll let this one go. It's a very pretty image on it. And some silk. Nice journaling spot. And yeah, I'm going to let that one go. And that. Celeste made that for me. I've just got some index cards that I stamped on. They're coffee dyed index cards. I'll keep those. This is something I made. I need to put something inside it and use it. Beautiful stamped piece. These are just some scraps of coffee dyed paper that I stamped on, and I will eventually use them as pockets. Just a little skinny tag that I made. I like those little tags. These are more collage pieces that someone gave me. I'll keep these. I love these papers, so I want to keep those. Actually, what I want to do is use them in a journal. I think I just folded these. Oh, I know. These are folded like Jane Austen letters so that they tuck into themselves and they can be delivered like that. But I just folded them up with plain white paper so I wouldn't forget about doing them with coffee dyed paper or pretty paper. So I'm glad I have those. I think I will put this pocket in the D-stash style pile. I like it. Keep that envelope. Those are printables. This is a cute little, I actually have a die for this little tag pocket. I think it might be designed to put a gift card in it. I'm not sure if it's wide enough for a gift card, but put that little tag in it. And then I have this. I think it came with the same die. I'm not really sure what it's for. If I put a magnet on it, it would be a great little magnet bookmark. And a couple more little pocket tags. So I'll keep all of these things. Put this in here. And we have one more pile of things to go through. Oh, these were laying out. That's a collage that somebody made for me too. It's really pretty. I love the colors. And I'm going to keep my globe booklet. I love it. I'm going to find a place to put that. Okay. We do have a pile of things that will go in my shop. All right, here we have, what is this? Was that supposed to be inside of that? I don't think so. I think this was by itself with this tag in it. I'll keep that. And I think this was something separate. I guess I'll keep that. Will I? Yes, I will use it. These are made with the Tim Holtz worn wallpaper pieces, and I like them. I'll keep all of those booklets. I made quite a few of them that day. This was made for me. Some more of those little paper dolls. I had these printable dolls and I just wanted to use them up, so one day I made tags and journal cards with them. This is a printable postcard. I own this postcard, and but I had it as a digital in my shop, and I just had it printed out and I just attached that piece of linen to it. This was sent to me. I'm going to let this one go. This is something I stamped and colored with some pearlescent color, but that would make a nice tuck spot or pocket. A couple of corner pockets. Guess I'll keep those. These are some bags I decorated with my stamps from Lorna. It's a nice little journal card. I'm going to have to let some of these go. I think I'll let these three go. And this one. And this one. I think I made this when I was making a garden, it was using a children's book about gardens. I'll put that in there because I didn't use that. I'm gonna put this in the cell pile. I just Mod Podged napkin to file folder piece and glued that on it. Probably needs some more embellishing, but I will let somebody else do that. Some of these pieces were given to me. So there's that. Now these were just lying here. I'll keep that one too. Did we already? I went through these. I'm keeping those. Did I go through all of these? Yes. So I'm keeping all of these. Alright, so I think we're done going through my handmade stuff and some of the other stuff that was piled up on my desk. Just did this. I guess I'll keep that one. Okay, so my box looks better even though I added more tags to it. It looks a lot better. And these in there. Oh, this came out of the back of this box. I just want to see what's in here. These are things that I stamped. So I guess I need to do something with these pieces. These could be completed items. The other things, I think I was just trying out new stamps. I got a bunch of new stamp sets a while back, and I stamped all these things with them to try them out. This could be a folded up piece of paper inside a journal, so I'll just leave that as it is. And these I will add to my box of stuff to finish. So, okay, I feel better about cleaning that out. And I'll just do some sorting at some point and get these into bundles of handmade ephemera to put in my shop. I also have this box here, which is full of these stitched pockets. Some of them have been glued to a backing card. Some of them have not. So I think I will actually finish those and add ephemera pieces, tuck little things in, and put some sets of these in my shop. Got tons of them. Got some backing cards already cut. Oh, those are already glued. I guess I quit because I needed to cut more backing cards. So my original intent for cutting all of these was to put sets of them in my shop. But I got sidetracked and never got back to them, and I've been using some of them, so I think I will work on finishing some of these up and get them in my shop. So that's a good start, I believe. And we will get back to doing some more destashing and organizing. Won't all be destashing. It will be organizing. We're pulling out some things along the way. So I have all of this stuff that I will put in my shop. Thanks for watching. And I will be back with some more organizing and crafting and destashing and stash busting and all of that as we begin the new year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.